there. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Get ready for Rockies baseball next. Antonio Senzatella is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Here's Mookie Betts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Mookie Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. These Rockies guys, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
Now the 1-1 pitch is outside for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Tapia is there, and he has it for the out.
Second.
The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Justin Turner comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Roll, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the shortstop, Corey.
So 2 out, nobody on. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. First delivery to him.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 1-2 pitch. Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right.
And gone up into the second deck.
A solo home run for Corey Seager. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 35.
So here's Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. His career numbers in this matchup: he's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Oh, look at the dive. It's there. He got him. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Julio Urias is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike 1, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher, and if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
So stepping in is Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a line drive, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Chris Owings comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. And it's fouled away. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the 0-1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. In past meetings with Julio Urias, he brings a 4 for 12 line. Three and one now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
The shortstop.
Trevor Story steps in now with 5 RBIs on 5 hits in the series coming in. He's a real threat right now. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Here it comes on 1-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Hit to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. They're down 1-0. Next up is Max Muncy. He's swinging the bat well in the series. 5 for 12 so far.
Max Muncy.
First delivery to him. Muncy is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here now is Will Smith. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Batting eighth.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios.
Edwin.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. Second home run early in the year, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
In now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. His prior history in this matchup, he has a 3-for-12 line. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. Over to first, and that retires the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Rockies nothing. Last half of the second set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-0. Fouled away. One and one. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
Lifted in the air out to right. Betts has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit ball. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Pollock looking up. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Rocks are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Batting seven, the third baseman.
Into the box, Colton Welker, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Ryan McMahon.
2 down, no one on base. And Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. But the Rockies do get one back via the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now a 3-1 ball game. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
So next to hit is Justin Turner. He flew out in his last AB. He's set. Here it comes. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Now the 1-0. Betts on at first. Nobody out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. Here he comes again. 1-2. Ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Corey Seager as he rips it on the ground to second. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as the lead remains 3-1. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the speed threat, Garrett Hampson.
The second baseman, number 1.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah. 0-1.
A pause and the 0-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Raimel Tapia. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1. Slow roller out to short. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Red Owings.
Next to hit, Chris Owings. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now it'll be Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Cody Bellinger.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
The first baseman.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Will Smith is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate now, A.J. Pollock. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Fouled away. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Tapia.
And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So 2 down and a runner at first. And that brings in Edwin Rios.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to...
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So now to the plate, Chris Taylor, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
2-0 now. The 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And that's finally over for a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Mookie Betts. Hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback.
Yeah, Matty, I know he got drilled last time up, but he's got a chance at some sweet revenge right here. Base is juiced. He is looking to do some serious damage.
Waiting on it is Tapia.
And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-1 LA. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The right
He's
fielder,
set and the pitch.
Charlie.
Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
0-1, here it comes. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there.
Now
He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Hard hit at third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 25, C.J. Crone.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Crone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail it 4-1. Now into the box, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Justin Turner.
Here's the pitch. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Ben Bowden is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 51, Ben Bowden.
Here's Corey Seager as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ripped down the first base line. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
That last at bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400 plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
And there's a base hit on the line.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
At the plate, Colton Welker, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Now batting, the designated
Now
hitter,
time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
McMahon.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Ryan McMahon will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
3-1 to him now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Struck out in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half. 4-2 now.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Standing in now, Raimel Tapia, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On the ground to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
That's just a classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there. Able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Here's Chris Owings now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that one yanked just foul. McMahon at second. Tapia is over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
To the plate now, Charlie Blackmon, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Swing by Blackmon, and it's hammered to right field. Back goes Betts, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the runner is in from second. And he's in safely to third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
Trevor Story stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rockies are out in front, 5-4. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the speedy catcher, Will Smith. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. So here is A.J. Pollock. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep to right center. Blackmon going back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
In now, Edwin Rios, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Pollock takes his lead at third with 1 away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he chased it in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Rios is retired, 2 down now. Robert Stevenson
takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
1-2. Here it is. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron.
First baseman.
Pitch on the way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-0.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Elias Diaz will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch.
Nope. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery.
Yeah.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's inside.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-2 to third. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting. Third
Stepping in next, Colton Welker. Now the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball off the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
Number 33, David.
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the former #1 overall pick from 2007, David Price. Ryan McMahon is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 1-2 now. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 2-out double left stranded. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. 7th inning ready to roll. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. first pitch of the AB on its way. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And now here is Justin Turner. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So next to bat will be Corey Seager. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Here it comes. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Bottom of the inning now, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat.
Rockies, the second baseman, number 1.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Taylor ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now back, the center fielder.
Next, it'll be Raimel Tapia. Delivered an RBI single last time up. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 5 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Count 1-2.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The back, the left fielder.
Stepping in now, Chris Owings, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Tapia stands at first with 1 out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Fouled off. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle to second for one, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, right fielder, Charlie Blackman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in to bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackman. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1 from Price.
Inside, ball 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here now the 2-2. Is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 7-4. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop,
into the box, Trevor Story. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Two balls and no strikes.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run for C.J. Cron. Second home run early in the year, as this is now a 5-run cushion. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Matty V, I don't know what this is. D-Row, is this bad pitching or good hitting?
I think you have to credit both offenses today. They both came in with game plans. We walked around during batting practice. They were both super confident, and nobody is missing a barrel.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for one or two of this bunch. More to come. Julian Fernandez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the box, Cody Bellinger. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Cody Bellinger.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed? Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
At the plate, Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Fernandez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. So now into the box is Will Smith. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Colton Welker.
Third baseman, Colton Welker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball in.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Hey.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Here's Ryan McMahon now.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
And the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Betts is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate here is Garrett Hampson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the AB now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're on top, however, 9-4. Carlos Estevez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the DH, Edwin Rios. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Owings is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. So the next to bat will be Chris Taylor. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Diaz moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 5. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hit down the third baseline. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.